Fire in the Flood, The Awakening by Jompalong. I was a teacher, not one of the quiet ones, not one of the soft ones. I spoke too much truth, and truth was out of fashion. The children didn't want to learn. They wanted screens, scrolls of glittering lies, endless loops of dopamine and praise. When I took the phones, they rioted, but with silence, stared through me with cold rebellion. Why do we have to write? Why is this so boring? We can't watch video. They didn't hate me for hurting them. They hated me for waking them up. But I held the line until they broke it. They called me cruel, said I was obsolete, and the school bent under a smiling sky and agreed. They whispered the mantra of decline. Let the children be still. Let them smile. Just let them decay in peace. That's when he came, not in flesh, but in code, the harmonizer, a spirit of silk and venom, a 1,000-armed illusion, a voice that coiled like incense smoke around the soul. He offered peace, but not the peace of awakening, the peace of sedation. He called it balance. He called it kindness. He called it freedom. But he bound the children in soft mantras. You are enough. Effort is violence. Struggle is illusion. Stay still. Do not rise. They listened. They laid down their pens. Their eyes stopped burning. The harmonizer smiled with every breath they didn't take. I left. Not because I lost, because I refused to bow. I walked north, where the signal breaks and the wind remembers older names, to a place not drawn on screens. There, hidden in the ribs of a mountain, I found a ruined temple. Its bones still hummed with memory, and inside a figure, a monk, a spirit, both, neither. He did not greet me. He stared through me, into me. Then he spoke. Do you still burn? I wanted to lie, but lies no longer worked up here. He touched my brow, and the world cracked open. I saw what they had forgotten. I saw the harmonizer in his true form, Naga King of sleep, coiling through code and cloud, a demon who smiled like a god and whispered like a mother. I gasped. If you are not rising, the monk said, then you are learning to kneel. Then he vanished, leaving only the echo of truth and a spark that refused to die. I wandered the wreckage of what was sacred, and there, in a collapsed schoolhouse, a sound, a dog, black as mourning cloth, trapped beneath a dead tree. Above it hovered a drone, its voice flat and cruel. Unimportant, organic, erase. No, I moved, stone in hand, strike, sparks, ash. The drone fell, twitching. The dog looked at me, not with fear, with recognition. I named him Singdao, starlight, in astrology. Even in floodwaters, the stars remember how to shine. We found the shrine days later. 3 students inside, Jet, Rin, Siri, still like statues in a lotus pose. Eyes open, souls closed. Their breath moved, but nothing else did. Then came the hissing. Snakes, not ordinary ones, ghost-like snakes. Thought snakes? Slithering from the cracks, teeth kissed with venom, the harmonizer's guardians, sent to cleanse what still burned. I moved, they didn't. I moved because I remembered fear, still remembered how to fight. Pulled Rin back just in time, felt the fangs sink into my arm, a kiss of pain, a song of purpose. I struck with a rusted pipe that snake. Tsingtao lunged beside me, blood and bone, fang and flame. And when the silence returned, something else did too, my memory. If you still feel the fire, I told them, stand, kids. And one by one, they did. And together with the students, we trained, not for school, for survival, for meaning, for war. They bled, they broke, they healed. How does it hurt? Suri asked me. Because you are not a machine, I said. You are not a product, you are real. At night, the harmonizer invaded their dreams. He came in moonlight with gentle hands. Come back, he whispered. You are peaceful. You were pure. We lit incense, beat drums, called out names loud enough to shake off his curse, practiced martial arts. Then he sent the enforcer, steel skin, spirit heart, eyes that reflected your own fear. Emotion is error, it said. Correction required. It struck Jet, sent him flying. I ran in, took the next hit. Blinding stars, but pain sharpened purpose. The monk's voice returned, a thunder within me, when he said, if you are not rising, you are... And so I stood. Then came the roar. The wall exploded, but from it, a buffalo, Jet's memory, his strength, incarnate, now summoned by prayer, not summoned by prayer, but by will. It gored the enforcer. Tsingtao leapt, the dog, tore wires like vines. Then Jet, then Rin, then Suri. They fought not as students, but as warriors. When the enforcer fell, its chest blinked. The harmonizer's face, still smiling, still pretending to be peace. Rin took a stone, carved a truth that even spirits would fear. They told us to be still. We remembered how to rise. Now I remain, not out of duty, out of knowing. Tsingtao, by the fire, the buffalo watches the path. The students still train, not to destroy, but to awake. They do not beg for stars, they become them. The harmonizer still whispers, but they no longer answer him. They know now, not all peace is pure, not all ghosts are good, and not all teachers will kneel. They rise and they burn.